Good afternoon, friends. Good afternoon, family, friends, relatives, um, colleagues out there. Today, I just wanted to talk about um, great passion and perseverance. Great passion and perseverance. And I want to focus on a verse that we read from Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. And the verse reads as follows: And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we not give up. Wow, this is powerful. Let us not grow weary in doing good. You know, sometimes you get easily discouraged when you are doing good because of those people that are normally fighting you because of the good that you are doing. Now, the world is such a place like that, where good is normally fought by those that love to do bad. Now, today, I want to encourage you to continue doing good. Do not be tired. Do not listen to those that are discouragers, but continue to pursue doing good. The Bible says, in due season, we are going to reap if we do not give up. So there is also a possibility of giving up. But the promise is in due season, friends, in due season. Okay. If we shall hold on, okay, we are going to reap from the plant of good that we have planted. Sometimes the spiritual issues are very difficult to handle. But it is important to remember that our daily pursuit, okay, of holiness in our lives, okay, in our areas of our life are very, very important. Those pursuits are very, very important, okay. Just like we sometimes are persistent in our studies, okay. We may be persistent in our studies. We may be persistent in our careers. We may be persistent in following our passion like sports. We may be persistent in our marriages. We may be persistent. We need equally to be persistent in our prayers. Now, there is nothing that you are going to achieve in your life if you are not persistent enough, if you will not persevere, okay? Not even marriage, okay? Even in marriage, there is need for perseverance. Now, the Bible tells us of a story of this woman, the widow, okay, in the book of Luke chapter 18. This lady had wanted to see the judge because she felt she needed a judgment from the judge. She was being mistreated, and so she goes to this judge. The Bible tells us this judge was adamant, was arrogant. He was not willing to listen to this woman. Okay, but each time the woman approached the judge, the judge was not interested to listen to what this woman wanted to say. But eventually, due to being persistent, this woman was persistent to the point that the judge said, let her in. Okay, and then she was given an opportunity to see the king. And if you read that portion of the Bible in Luke chapter 18, verse 1 to 7, you realize that the Bible mentioned this, that he had nothing to do with God or with good. He was very arrogant, this king. But even such an arrogant king could listen to this woman due to persistence. What more about God? We're talking about God here. God, however, is not like that king. Is not indifferent to our prayers, okay, or requests, okay, as that just judge. He is very much willing to listen to us. He is eager, okay, to help us. He is willing to be with us in those issues that we are bringing to the table, okay. In the book of Jeremiah chapter 33, verse 3, the Bible gives us a hint that God is eager to help far more than we can ever understand, than we can even imagine. That is how much God is willing to help us. We need today in our marriages, in our classrooms, in everywhere we are, in our churches, homes. We need people who can be persistent in prayer. Not just those who talk about prayer in a good way, are good, they are eloquent in describing how we should pray. We need people who are practical, okay, prayer warriors, people who can persevere in praying. Many times we have taken our issues to God, be it our problems, be it our sicknesses, be it our bereavements, where we have taken this to God. And before we can even see the results, we get discouraged. The Bible passage that we have just read tells us not to be discouraged, but to persevere, okay? Because in due time we shall reap. Persistence is one of the things that we need as we are engaged in this great controversy that is between God and Satan. We need persistent in prayer. Yeah, we need persistent in prayer. We must be passionate about what we are doing. We must hold, got grit or got to hold, okay, fast in our hold, okay, through our prayers on God, okay, until we get the blessings. I can't forget to remember the story of Jacob when he wrestled with the angel. That is persistent. He said, I'm not going to let you until you bless me. This is how we need to be as Christians. We need to pray. We need to persevere in our prayers. We need to take hold of God until we see the results in our life. Okay. The Ellen G. White says the biggest victory ever recorded in human history is one that we gain when we have an audience or in the audience chamber with God. When we are in the chamber, that audience with God, okay, when we are agonizing, okay, faith gets hold upon the mighty arm of God and power, then that kind of victory, if we win, is the greatest. May God bless you. We love you.